Now, Sean Casey is the Liberal Member of Parliament for Charlottetown. He joins us right now. Mr. Casey, good to see you. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for your interest.
Now, your Liberal colleague, Minister Goody Hutchings, she probably said it best yesterday when she was speaking with us, because she said that however shocking the photos are, they do not completely capture really the magnitude of destruction. How would you describe what you have seen on the island in the wake of Fiona?
I don't think there's a single street in Charlottetown that does not have a fallen tree or multiple fallen trees or snapped off or downed power lines. So that'll give you a hint of the degree. My own car was crushed in the driveway. I know of one home that was destroyed. There have been roofs blown off. So any one of these things in isolation wouldn't be unusual. But when it happens on every single street, that'll give you a sense of the magnitude. There are many streets, really until today, were completely impassable.
Absolutely, and really just incredible to see the images, not only of the destruction on city streets, but also seeing boats washed up on shore. You hear of tens of thousands of people still without electricity. But, you know, this is not the first time islanders have had to weather a storm, but it seems to be the most powerful. Can you call to mind any storm that caused as much damage as Fiona?
No, and nor can many of the people I talk to that are older than me. So no, this is one for the ages. We've had some pretty wicked winter storms, but the closest thing to this probably Dorian and Juan in that order. But it was nowhere near what we've experienced here. And you made a fair point, Michael. I'm talking to you about the city of Charlottetown because that's where I live and that's what I can attest to from an eyewitness perspective. I haven't really ventured outside the city except on a hunt for propane. But I do understand that some potato warehouses have been beaten up. There's been some major damage in terms of coastal erosion because of the storm surge. So yes, it's I come at it from an urban perspective, but all of PEI has been whacked pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. Now, the Prime Minister, of course, as you know, went to the province today. He took in some of the damage. Any word on his impressions, his thoughts at seeing the level of destruction?
I spoke with him briefly as he was getting on the plane, and he was clearly moved. He was absolutely empathetic. He impressed upon me that if there's anything that I felt in my travels that the federal government could be doing in addition to what has already been announced, that he was all ears. So that was certainly the impression that I got from talking to him. I wasn't with him on the wharf. I was chairing a health committee meeting. But certainly I did see him before he got on the plane, and it clearly had an impact.
That does raise an issue about what is the greatest need right now with people in your province. What do you think that need is? What do you think your role might be in facilitating meeting that need?
The single biggest need in the province right now is the restoration of power. So 62,000 customers without power as of today. I'm pleased to say that is a decrease from what it was a couple of days ago. So that's what we need. But I'm also very pleased to say that the federal government has come to the aid of the province as a result of a request from Premier King for military assistance. That's what they're here to do, is to clear the debris to free up the power lines. I can also tell you that on my walk to the office today, I went by 2 utility trucks, one with a Maine license plate and one with an Indiana license plate. Now, we normally only see those license plates in the summertime at the golf courses and the beaches, but they were here doing their part. So it does appear that all hands are on deck. The numbers keep going down every day. My place still doesn't have power, but my office does. And the vast majority of customers here still don't have power. That's the single biggest thing. And if I could add one more, that would be, let's look at, so the federal government has announced a matching of donations to the Red Cross. And as of today, the total amount in that fund stands at $11.2 million. That's the combination of the federal matching and the private donations. So what can people do? Donate to the Red Cross if they can, call the Red Cross for help if they need it, and stay out of the way of the people that are looking to clear the debris to restore power.
Sean Casey, really good to speak with you. Thank you for the time.
My pleasure. Thanks for your interest.